In a previous video, I made a mistake of installing Stripe SDK. So let's rectify that and actually use the Stripe package provided by Laravel, which is going to make our life a little bit easier. So if we go in here and say, let's search for Stripe SDK, get rid of it. And let's just install CACH here from Laravel, the Stripe version, not the paddle version. If you want to install that, you can do that yourself as well, which is perfectly fine. This will allow you to easily create subscriptions and or single charges. And let's publish the migrations migrated. If we go into our filler CMS table now, you can see we have the subscription items, and we also have a Stripe ID and a PM type, PM last for, and trial and sat in here. And obviously trial and sat and that is not relevant for us. We want to publish the configuration as well. And also on top of that, we want to make sure we have the env set up. So if we head in here and just search for the env file. So we are not going to work with webhooks yet, but we may decide to work on them later on. For these, you can pass in, I have mine here, entered in here, which I've gotten from the Stripe dashboard. You can retrieve that by going to dashboard stripe.com, and if you then head into for developer section and you can click on API keys, you'll be able to retrieve them there. Now I'm deciding to keep mine secret, even though it's a development mode, just to be on the safe side. So I won't share these details with you, so they will be highlighted out, but essentially you just need to copy Stripe key into here and Stripe secret into here, and webhook we will ignore for now. And by default it's set to USD as currency, so we can start just using that by default. And outside that, there's some configuration. You can make the user model billable. So we can say use billable. So this will allow the user to update payment method information and so on. Now lastly, before we finish this video, let's just head into our code base here and let's take a look at what happens now if we, for example, go in and add the products t-shirt in the blue color. We get an error. That's because in the last video, in the card page, I forgot to update it with the get total method. So if we go into our checkout in the livewire here, let's get the total property, and let's then go into a card model here and get a total property as well. So at the minute this will work fine, but we do not know what shipping type the user prefers. Therefore, instead we're just gonna say shipping type first price, due to the fact that we don't know which one it is yet that they fancy having as a shipping type, because they haven't selected that in here. So with that said, let's go into our checkout.blade.php. Inside the livewire resource, let's copy and paste this total function, and let's go into card.blade.php inside the livewire part as well. And we can just use this card get subtotal. It now works fine in here, but we want to make sure the shipping price accurately reflects as well. So in here, let's get a public function, get shipping type property. Just want to return the first price. So we can just head back in now. I'm gonna delete this here. I'm gonna say money, this shipping, and I think we call it price type, so we want to call it price. There we go. That's all for this video. So sorry about using the wrong Stripe SDK beforehand. Thank you very much for watching, and in the next couple of videos we're going to be working on implementing payment methods into our components here and charging the user, then allowing the user to change the default card settings and that using the CACH SDK. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any questions, you can also leave comments below.